Hello, my lovely gems, and welcome back to A Stone's Throw Away. Thank you for putting up with me through my long hiatus. As everyone knows, 2020 has been a bit of a dumpster fire. Today will be the weekend reading for November 20th through 22nd for Sagittarius. Hello, my fellow Sages. Let's see what the stones have in store for us today. As I pick these blindly, a big shout out to Passion Water Tarot, my mama, who has beat her cancer and is back in the saddle with tarot readings for you over on her page. Go give her a big hello and give her a watch. She's good at what she does. So, here's my board. Here's how I read it. This is your love life. This is yourself. These are your challenges. Anything closer into the circle is closer to the heart of the matter. Anything further away is more on the periphery, or it's going out, away, or coming closer. If it runs outside of the circles and is above the midline, it's in your, you know about it, but you're trying to ignore it. If it's below the midline and outside the circles, you don't know about it. It's a surprise. If it falls out of the paper entirely, then it's coming out of the blue. And it's a complete surprise. You had no clue it was coming. So, without further ado, my lovelies, let's see what the stones have in mind for Sagittarius this weekend. I'd sure like to know. Oh, we had a runner. What ran? Ow. Put this here. That's what ran from us. So, Sag. We're 12 for 12. This stone has showed up in every reading today. So, let's start with ourselves. Here, there's not a whole lot going on in the center, but upcoming, there's a change coming up in the money situation. This is the stone for metamorphosis, and it's connected very strongly to the pyrite, which means that there's a major change coming in your money situation, and it's going to be a little difficult to swallow. Up here is someone who is your rock, someone that the person you can call at 2 a.m. when you're drunk and can't drive, who you know will pick you up. The rock solid person in your life. And this is a creativity thing. So maybe this person is going through a creative period in their lives, and they're on your mind. Over here in challenges, your house situation is weighing heavily on you. There is a money situation coming into that, and maybe it all feels connected to this over here. So there's a big money situation coming up to do with your housing situation. You feel this is the tiger iron, and you feel like you have to be strong and protective. You're trying to protect everything here. Now, luckily, with the quartz crystal here, you're seeing it all very clearly. Very clearly. There's more money situations, possibly to do with the rock solid friend of yours or rock solid family member. And there's another fairly large money situation coming in that you're kind of ignoring. Over in your love life, that's where things get really, well, not so fun. It feels like an old money situation. Things have not been good with money for a while. And there's a lot of anger and resentment about it. And that's your eye stone, which means you're aware of this. There have been a lot of fights about it. But hopefully, with that being over on this side, hopefully that's in the past. It's with someone who's easy to love. So that's in the past. So hopefully that situation will be resolving itself. Unfortunately, because of all that anger and resentment, you now have the shadow work you need to do. I sound like a broken record today. You need to do your shadow work, Sagittarius. I know. So, the shadow work is, if you haven't heard me say it 11 times already today, it's the trauma, it's the anxiety, it's the depression, it's the fear, it's the grief. It's all those things we don't like to talk about, we don't like to feel, the things we push aside, push down, and don't deal with. You have to deal with them or they will come back to bite you in the butt. And in this case, being where it is your relationship shadow work that you need to deal with. Possibly having to do with this person who is your rock solid person. The things that either in your unconscious or that you don't know about. This is a banded agate. It usually has something to do with your house. Something very close to you because it's very close to the center of your being here. It's very close to you. There's something coming up that's going to throw you for a little bit of a loop. What fell off the table and going to come out of left side is there's a work situation that's going to come. Which feels weird for me, but it may make sense for some of you guys. So let's see if there's any other stones that want to talk to us in this situation. Ooh, that one's a chunky boy. Okay. Let's see. Over here, with the challenges, there's an easy to love person involved in this money situation, in the house situation. Over here, connected to both the rock and the money changing situation is a fossil. And this is old issues. It's very old issues. These are things you've hashed over time and time again and thought were dead are going to come up. Okay. This is a household issue. So maybe you guys have been fighting about stuff in the house. And this, again, it's something you're ignoring. You've been ignoring a creativity. You've been ignoring your fire. This is a rough labradorite. And you can't see the shine in it. I wish video could see as well as I can. But there's shine in there, like labradorite, okay? Because that's what this is. But it's rough. It's dull. You can't see it. You've been dulling your shine, Sagittarius. And because it's up here, you know you have. You know you've been ignoring it. So you need to stop dulling your shine. And because it's right there, connected to your relationship might know it. So you need to polish that up and start shining again. And maybe some of these obstacles might clear themselves up. And work on your shadow work, like everyone else needs to do, because 'tis the season, apparently. So that's what the stones say. Let's see what our affirmation for the day is. This is a Louise L. Hay affirmation. You can heal your life affirmation deck. It's one of my favorites. I love the artwork. It's got some lovely affirmations in it. If this is a generalized reading. If it doesn't apply to you, go and check your sun sign, moon sign. Go and check your rising. Or it just might not be the right time. The beautiful thing about YouTube readings is they come to you when you need them. This reading is being recorded for November 20th through 22nd. You might end up seeing it in February because that's when you need it. Okay? Or you may be watching this for the Sagittarius in your life. You know? They come to you when you need them. And today's card is, I am willing to forgive. Forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. Well, Sagittarius, that is very, very interesting for this reading, because all this anger and resentment and the shadow work can probably be solved by forgiving. That can probably solve a lot of things. So, I hope everyone has a great day. If you liked anything I said, give me a like, give me a comment, let me know what you liked. And I hope everyone has a good one. I'll see you again on Sunday for the weekly readings.